Before we get into the video, I need you guys to do me a favour. Number 1, like the video. Also comment, let me know your thoughts on the story. Billy Ferris, once called Scotland's most wanted criminal, is one of only a few men that have been sentenced to life in jail for 2 separate M's. One in 1977 where he M'd his friend after Glasgow gangster thought his friend Alan Thompson had gotten Billy's wife pregnant while Billy was in jail. He was fatally bladed in a Corby bar during a scuffle, and for that Billy Ferris was sentenced to life with a minimum term of 18 years. Now ultimately Billy was released in 1999 June, and then a second M where he K'd 15-year-old Jason Hutchinson, who was completely innocent. The brother of one of Scotland's most notorious criminals had not learned how to curb his aggression, anger and his volatile tendencies and ways while serving jail time in Perth prison. Billy Ferris, who was from Irvine, is said to have meticulously planned to M 19-year-old David Hutchinson, who is said to have been aggressive and put hands on Billy's wife Carol Ann. Effectively, David Hutchinson had struck Carol multiple times in the face, which mashed up her eye socket. Now, it was alleged that Billy and his mate Lance McGuinness had broken into 15-year-old Jason Hutchinson's flat in Irvine at around 1 a.m, which he lived with his mother. Now, Jason was asleep in his bedroom alone. Now, Jason was grabbed and is shaken awake. It was then alleged that Billy, looking down at Jason, had sneered, "It's payback time." Now, Jason was T, a totally innocent teenager who was alone in the flat at the time, and tragically he was fatally stabbed, target areas being the chest, tearing through the aorta. Now after the M, Billy Ferris then realised he had got the wrong brother. This was Jason, not David Hutchinson, but Billy just laughed off the entire situation and said, "Oh, better luck next time." Now in order to ruse the police, items were taken from the flat. They included an Oasis CD, computer games and clothes and other items. The next day a gardener, Darren Young, found the CD in the bush. At the time of the M, Jason was wearing a Rangers t-shirt. Brutally, he was then set alight, something Billy did to cover his tracks. Now police were able to place Billy at the scene of the crime thanks to his own friend Lance McGuinness, who broke down at his home and told his girlfriend what Billy had done to Jason. Also, CCTV from a neighbouring house were able to capture the sound of Billy's car. Police took Billy's car and were able to match the sounds of the exhaust. Now Billy was jailed for life, and even during sentencing, Billy Ferris, who is a menace through and through, sneered at Jason's family when he received the life sentence, who was heard chanting "yes, yes, yes" after him being jailed. Now, because of what Billy Ferris did to 15-year-old Jason Hutchinson, people say that Billy Ferris cannot go back to his area. He's not liked anymore. Stay safe, safe.